Hello and welcome to the September full moon celebration for Circles in the Woods Cups Tampa. Circles in the Woods Cups is a committee of the Unitarian Universalist Church of Tampa. CUPS stands for Covenant of Unitarian Universalist Pagans. We're a committee at the church. A few announcements before we start. Our next Witches Masquerade planning meeting is happening on Saturday, September 17th. Looking at my calendar over there. Is at 10 a.m. On the following Sunday, after church service, we're having our CUPS meeting, the normal business meeting. And that is right after the church service ends. Our Witches Masquerade, I mentioned earlier, is happening on October 29th from 5 p.m. till 11 p.m. Community Together is our theme this year. We do need volunteers. That's why we encourage you to come to this September 17th meeting, and we can try to get you a job, big or small. We need lots of helpers. We really do. There will be a Zoom link. You can look on CUP's Facebook page, CUP's web page, the community Facebook page, the announcements page. There's lots of places you can look for that. We are still planning on hosting a 13 Days of Yule online auction from December 1st through 13th. If you have items to donate, please bring them to a full moon celebration, a CUPS meeting, or you can email us, cups@uutampa.org. I think I covered everything that's on this little announcement sheet that was handed out at full moon. So with that, I'm going to leave you to view what happened at the full moon celebration. Have a good day.
Goodness. Whew. So hello everyone and welcome. Oh, it's wonderful to see all your smiling eyeballs. So my name is Jamie Hendricks and I'm the facilitator for CUPS here at the Unitarian Universalist Church of Tampa. CUPS stands for Covenant of Unitarian Universalist Pagans. I'm going to see how many times I can say Unitarian Universalist Pagans. Apparently 2 is my limit this evening without stumbling over the words. So we're very glad to have all of you here tonight. We have several newcomers. So normally, just so everybody normally knows, what we usually do is have you all line up at the doors and we word summon you. So word summoning is a practice that dates back thousands upon thousands of years. And usually we ask you a question when you come to the door. And we say, how do you enter this circle? And your response is, in perfect love and perfect trust. Okay, so we're going to do that again for all the groups, for all the people who are new. Ready? How do you enter this circle? Oh, that was very good. Good job. Okay, very cool. All right, so that makes my pagan heart happy. So welcome you all, everyone, this evening. Tonight's ritual is going to be performed by Pinellas Pagan Circle of Friends. We have Reverend Oliva Cannon here and her partner, Jamie Gray. Very happy to have you both here this evening. Thank you. So I'm not going to make a lot of announcements this evening because you have them all printed in front of you. If you did not get an announcement sheet, then I failed at my job at check-in. So if you didn't get one, let me know. I'd be happy to get you one. I'll get you, Sophie, no problem. Bob, I got you. I'll take care of that. You don't get one. No. Yeah, we put the troublemaker in the sound room. We keep him back there. All right, the only thing I did forget to include in the announcements is that in November we are going to be having a Bardic Circle. So a Bardic Circle is a pagan version of open mic night, right? This was during the dark times when people didn't have a whole lot to do. The harvest was over. They kind of sat around twiddling their thumbs going, oh man, there's no TV or radio. What the heck do I do with my time? My iPad has not been invented yet. So during November we're going to have a Bardic Circle, and Robin, right over here, is going to be organizing that for us. So if you're interested in performing, whether that means that you sing, dance, tap dance, anything that's family friendly, people, okay? We did have somebody actually ask us if they could come and do a striptease. We were like, no, sorry. Can't do that here. I'm like, church? I mean, I know it's a different church, but church. So yeah, just keep it family friendly. We also are going to have booths up for people who are artists to display their art. We're not going to be selling anything that day, But you are welcome to come and display your art, put your business cards out, because art is an important part also of the bardic tradition. After ritual, we are not a rich church here, but we are very, very thankful that this place has given us sanctuary. We are inside, we are out of the heat, we are away from the Florida state bird known as the mosquito. So we are very grateful for that. If you can give anything to help maintain this building, please do so. There will be a moneta basket on there. I don't want to upset your pretty altar, it's too pretty. So it's going to be over there. After ritual, if you are able to do so, please make sure that you contribute there, please. Also, please silence your wonderful electronic devices before ritual begins, please. Okay, I think I'm done. Did I miss anything? You wonderful people that are here regularly, did I miss anything? Fabulous. Okay, let me turn this over to wonderful Reverend Leah.
I've got this mic right here. Thank you. I talk with my hands, so I need my hands free. Thank you all for coming tonight. This is great. I wanted to do a ADF Druid ritual for you tonight. That is the tradition that I am ordained in. I've been ordained as a priest now since 2011, and pretty much for the last 10 years, I've actually been working as an interfaith minister with the UU churches. And I've done sermons, and I did a service here last Sunday. I don't know if anyone here was able to make it. And I'm really excited about this because I don't get to do my own tradition very often. I'm usually enjoying everybody else's. So with that in mind, I'd like to tell you a little bit about what to expect, because not a lot of people are familiar with ADF ritual styles. As you can see, we don't do the wards at the door. We don't cast circle, we don't call quarters, we don't do a traditional cakes and ale. We kind of do things our own way. We do a lot of, we have these different virtues that we all practice in ADF, and one of the main virtues is hospitality. So we give gifts to the spirits of nature, we give gifts to all the gods and goddesses because we are very polytheistic. And we give gifts to the ancestors, and we can invoke as many gods into a ritual as we want, but we always stick within the same hearth culture. So tonight, the deity of the occasion is Danu. This is going to be a healing ritual, and we're going to talk about healing the land, healing the energies of the ancestors, because the spirits of our ancestors are often found within the earth. So these two energies are very much in common with each other when we find them. And I'm going to get started with just a little chant here for you. You may recognize this. This is not something I wrote, but that's why we're not playing her version of it. Hear a song of ancient times. I already messed it up. You know what? Is it a ritual if you don't mess up at least once? Hear a song of time gone by. The ancient ones are calling out, and they sing a song of old, and their song will carry us home. Hear a song of time gone by. The ancient ones are calling us home. You know, if I do Kellyanna's version, I could get sued. But there's a couple of proverbs that I want to share with you, and one of them is from the Chief Seattle, and he said that, you know, the earth does not belong to us. You know, we belong to the earth. And then an entire world away in Africa, there's an African proverb that says the world is not ours. The earth is a treasure that we hold in the trust for our grandchildren. You know, here we are, two different peoples, an entire world away, and the value of the earth is recognized by everyone. And then it's too bad that it's not treated as well by everyone. We are one with the earth we walk upon. We are one beneath the sky. We are one with the river that flows on. We are one with the stars. We are one with the earth we walk upon. Walk gently on the soul of our mother. We are one with the earth we walk upon. Walk gently on the soul of the mother. Jamie?
Yeah. Good evening, and welcome to the September full moon ritual. Because this month is a full moon, it's closest to the equinox. It is the harvest moon. The nights are coming faster, and the days are getting shorter.
So now, if you're able to, I'd like you to direct your energy down to the earth. I want you to focus on lots of positive healing energy, and we're going to send the energy down to the Earth Mother. The Earth Mother, she is our mightiest harvest home. She gives us abundance. She gives us the fertility, the crops, the fields, the beauty. She is the nature that surrounds us. She is the inspiration that fills our hearts and lungs. She is the wind that makes us breathe, and she is the foundation that holds us strong. And we say, Earth Mother, accept our offering.
Now, I ask you to relax where you're sitting. Take a deep breath. Let your chest relax. Come on. All right. And as you feel your diaphragm rise and fall, feel your body. Let it go. Let go of any tension. Move the arms, move the legs, wherever you feel your tension. You want to center all your nervous energy and your tension right down into here. That's right, folks. It all goes to the center of your body. Fill your lungs filled with air. Come on, take a deep breath. Feel it. Fill the lungs and then release it. And you release your lungs. Feel your legs relax. Relax those legs. Uncross them. Just let them flail around. Always good to get rid of the tension. Now, feel your back relax. Your shoulders, your arms, your hands. If you find any tension in there, just get out. Flex those fingers, flex those hands. Look, goofy, and it's okay. Because we're all family here. So go ahead. Come on, I see people just sitting there. Let it go. Let it go. Let your legs go. Let your arms go. Relax your neck, your brows. Your brows. Feel your scalp relax. Isn't that cool? Your scalp. This thing right up here. Go ahead, scratch it. It's okay. And release all the air in your lungs and release the tension in your body. Imagine that a ball of light appears in your center. With each breath, you release the ball of light, and it grows brighter and brighter. See the light pulse before you, and allow it to grow brighter and brighter. The light you see before you is your light. It has your color, and it has your shape. This is the light of your center, and as you focus on that light, you become aware that you are the center of your universe. The stars shine brightly above you. The earth stays strong below you. And the beauty of nature surrounds you. Look at how beautiful everybody here is. Look around. See somebody. Remark on what you like about them and how beautiful they really are. Take in this beauty and breathe deeply of your light. Return your focus to the center of this room and the beauty of nature that surrounds you. Turn your focus. How's everybody feeling? Relax. How's everybody feeling? Warm and relaxed? Oh. Many centuries ago, our ancestors would meet when the moon was full to dance beneath the stars and release themselves from the chaos of the world, to give their spirit so much needed break from all the hard work and to celebrate. You know, it's like just everybody just raise your arms up, just start with the hum, and we're going to raise our arms up. So, there we go. We can celebrate life
Now that everyone is nice and relaxed, boy, I almost went to sleep over here. I want you to think about your mind's eye. Think about activating your heart chakra. Think about activating all the energy at the center of your being, and I want you to direct it towards the altar. One of the things that we do when we're in an ADF ritual is that we open a portal between this world and the next. We don't think that the veil is only accessible at 2 times of the year. We think it's here all the time. So we're going to open a gate, and then we're going to converse with the gods, nature spirits, and ancestors. So go ahead and direct your energy towards the side of the altar. And that's how we're going to consecrate this altar. And we're going to imagine that there is a gatekeeper standing before this mighty gate. It can be iron or wood, or maybe it's an old cemetery gate. Don't you love cemetery gates? I love them. And there's a gatekeeper there, and this time it's a woman. And she's dressed all in green, and she has flowers growing from her hair and moss upon her outfit, and she is a woman of the earth. And she's standing there, and her name is Danu, and she is the Irish goddess of the earth. And she's standing there and she says, through the cycle of the seasons, like the gateways in time, we open this portal to the ancestors, to the other gods, and to the mighty spirits of nature. We open this portal, let the tree extend its branches forward through the gate and show us the direction of our path. Let the water rise like a mighty wave and carry us forward through this gate to meet with the mighty kindreds. And let the fire become a blazing flame, a lantern to light the way to where we are going, and when we are ready, how to return. Let the gates be open.
Let the gates be open.
And imagine that those gates swing open, and the sounds of birds fill the air, and the sounds of mighty feet trampling through the fall leaves, and the rustling of gods in the trees, and the air, and the wind, and the coming to you, the shadows, because the gods and the goddesses are everywhere around us. And the gates are open, and we give them mighty offerings that they might honor us in return. Go ahead. Our first gift is for the nature spirits, mighty spirits of nature. You who give us a beauty and abundance and remind us of the wild side that still lives within us. We give these offerings, invite you to our space tonight. And ancestors, blood and bone and path, those who walked the world before us, whose energy lies within the spirit of this place where we are now. Ancestors, accept our mighty offering. And shining ones, gods and goddesses, who watch us from everywhere, who give us a spark of life, and when it is time, they take us home, who give us our journey, our light, our inspiration. Shining ones, accept our offering.
May our offerings be accepted. May our sacred time together be magical. May our work be blessed by all kindreds of nature, ancestors, shining ones. Accept this final sacrifice.
As a gift calls for a gift, we give one final offering. Ancestors, hear us, shining ones. Accept our offering, nature spirits. Accept our final sacrifice.
And bestow us upon us all your mightiest blessings.
Does anyone believe that the spirits are here with us tonight? That we really have opened a gate? Yeah, I do too. So, if they really are here and they're really ready to give us a blessing, are you ready to receive that blessing? And if you are ready to receive that blessing, I ask you one more time, do you want their blessing tonight? Do you want the blessing of the ancestors, the gods, the spirits of nature? Draw a card for the nature spirits, please. The wren. There was a story about the wren. The wren is considered one of the mightiest animals. There's a tale about the wren, how the noblest animals in the country and the land were all having a contest. And the wren said, I can fly higher than anybody. And the eagle said, You can't fly higher than me. So the eagle took off to prove the wren wrong. And the wren jumped on the eagle's back and tricked the eagle into carrying it higher. Gift of the nature spirits here is that we can achieve more than we believe we can. We are capable of more. Would you like to draw a card for the ancestors? Oh, great. The air dragon. The air dragon often means a visitation, that we have someone coming into our lives who will make a difference somehow. It's going to bring us some light. It's going to bring us some clarity. The gift of the ancestors is that someone is going to come to us, and that's each one of you. Someone is going to come into one of your lives, or actually all of your lives, and they're going to have something special that you need to know or to receive. See, I used to, in most of my ADF groves, there's like 30 of them or something, they always do that. They always pull the omens themselves. And I'm thinking, if the spirits are really here with us, it doesn't matter who pulls the cards. Now I'd like to have someone pull a card for the shining ones. Would you like to pull one? Pull it from anywhere. The bee. The bee knows how to work hard with each other to accomplish their goals. These are very good. In fact, I would hazard a guess to say that the person coming into your life as a guest will be someone that each one of you can work with to achieve something that you are trying to achieve. So we have the wren. Your potential is greater in some way than you think it is. And someone is going to come into your life that offers you some assistance. So now what we do, in my tradition, is very similar to the drawing down the moon. We pull the energy down from the sky and up from the earth, and we place it in these waters before us. Water is the most pure liquid on this earth. It is water that purifies us, it is water that cleanses us, and it is water that flows through our bodies. Gods, nature spirits, and ancestors send us these blessings and put them in these waters here. And if you are truly ready to receive the blessings, then I encourage you to drink of the water, drink of the energy of the ancestors, the energy of the spirits of nature, and the energy of all the gods and goddesses. Normally, we would pour little cups, but I just realized I took my mask off. I'll walk around with my hand over my mouth. Okay. And now as you drink of these waters, imagine that you are connecting directly with the spirit of all that nature out there, all that earth, the spirit of the mountains, the trees, the rivers. Imagine that you are feeling the radiant light of the gods and the energy that they send to us and they imbue us with in life. And imagine You are connecting with the ancestors. And now, if you could, I want to do a little practice in mindfulness. It's a little bit of a meditation. Remember how I had you all relax earlier, or Jamie had you relax? The next thing we're going to do is a little bit of a working. So go ahead, relax in your chairs, get nice and comfortable, and just be at peace within yourself for a moment. Just breathe in and breathe out. Nice and peaceful. Several million years ago, a star exploded at the center of our universe. The particles and dust from that star became our galaxy, and the largest of those particles became the sun. As this cosmic dust circled around the newborn sun, planets were formed. The earth was born, and upon this earth, life was created from the cosmic dust. We arose from star material, and so we are one with the sun, the moon, the ocean, the hillside, and the honeybee. Next time someone says you are star material, say, yes, I am. It's not just the cosmic dust we have in common. The air we breathe contains argon particles which are never destroyed. We inhale them, then exhale them, and they just return to the atmosphere. We are breathing the same air our ancestors breathed hundreds of years ago, and we share the same vital air with the earth itself. Feel a little more connected? When we are hurting, we try to heal ourselves. When the earth is hurting, shouldn't we try to heal that as well? And if we share the same cosmic origins and breathe the same air as our ancestors, then if they are hurting, perhaps we can heal them too. By healing ourselves, we begin to heal the earth. By healing our ancestors, we begin to heal ourselves. By healing the earth, we heal the ancestors who have become a part of it and share the same cosmic dust with the earth, the sun, the moon, and the ancestors. I know what you're thinking. No, we're not going to go sing Dust in the Wind. I thought about it, couldn't get permission. Please relax yourselves in your chairs as we do this mindfulness meditation. As you take these deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling, focus your mind on something inside you that you want to heal, and draw the energy from that shared cosmic dust of the earth, the stars, the sky, the sea, the mighty oak tree, and the mighty blade of grass that stretches for the sun. Think of your ancestors. Exhale and release them from suffering in the spirit of the land. Where the earth has been hurt, her lands have been ravaged by drought and wildfire. Her skies and seas polluted. Focus your energy and see the earth becoming green again and becoming whole. Picture the red tide receding from the Gulf. Picture the green grass and the green trees rising from the burnt lands where the forest fires have all caused them to die. As you do this, let the rhythm of music keep you relaxed. Hear the song in your soul. Let your spirit dance tonight. Feel the connection and feel alive. You are kin to your land. You are one with this land's ancestors. By healing yourself, you heal the ancestors. By healing yourself, you heal the land. By healing the land, you heal yourself. The cosmic dust that makes up every cell in your body is a power plant of healing energy. When you release your energy into your body, you are healing. Go ahead and return yourself to this room. When we practice mindfulness, we become intimately aware of our connection to everything around us. And as pagans especially, I think we have an opportunity to become even more intimately connected with the energies of everything that surrounds us and makes up this world. We have done some good work tonight, and we have received a harvest of blessings for the nature spirits, ancestors, and the gods and goddesses. We acknowledge the presence of these spirits in our lives, and wherever we go from when we leave here, we take their blessings with us. And whatever we choose to do with our journeys, we take them with us. Nobody can take their blessings from our lives. Only we can say no to them. And all of you have said yes. So in your mind's eye, remember that doorway you saw? The big, heavy gate. Wooden and iron and antique. Mighty though it be, it is time for us to close the portal and release our connection to the other realms. And I want you to imagine in your mind's eye that that gate begins to swing shut. The sounds of the footsteps of all of our ancestors grow quieter. The sounds of the birds and the beasts roaming around us grows more quiet. And the radiance of the gods radiating from the world around us becomes just a little dimmer till that gate is shut and we are returned to this mundane reality. But even though that door is shut, we can open it at any time and reconnect. There is no greater harvest home than the Earth Mother. Earth Mother, we thank you for your presence in this ritual. Shining Ones, gods and nature spirits and ancestors, we thank you for being in this ritual with us. And Danu, the spirit of the earth itself, we thank you. When we heal the source of our energy, we heal the spirits of our land and the spirits of our ancestors that dwell within it. When we heal our world heals us, for we are connected with the great web of life and afterlife. May we be all blessed by the season and reap a wonderful, abundant harvest from all the good work and kindness that we are capable of growing. Blessed Mabon, and may you all find some measure of healing from this night. Thank you. Did it go back on? No, it's blinking.
He hit the button.
Oh, okay. We have something special that we need to do. My partner and I are getting ready to God's willing, we're going to move out of state very soon. And
Fortunately for you, but unfortunately for us.
I have just a tiny little story before we all head off to feast. About 12 years ago, I approached someone and I was like, I love working with different bird energies. And I said, I would love to find an eagle feather or an owl feather or a swan feather, whatever you can get me. And this guy comes up to me and he goes, come back here in a week. I'm like, okay. I did. I went back. It was actually like a month, but I went back. I didn't take him seriously. But come to find out, you know how you have a friend who's a friend of a friend, and he had a very special feather for me. Anyone here remember Susan Miller? Lady Dreaming Owl. He passed on a feather to me, and he said, I was able to get this for you with the caveat that it only go to someone who is willing to do good work for our community. And I have maintained this feather. I've kept it on my altar for, 12 years? I don't know, it's been a while. But I'm more than likely leaving, and I will not be here to serve the community as well. So I would like to pass this feather. This feather belongs with someone who is really serving this community well. Sorry.
Show the feather, show the feather.
I know, I'm going to take it out of the bag.
It's still in the original bag that it was handed to me in. I've never opened it. I'm afraid for air to get to it.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
It's from Lady Dreaming Owl to be handed down.
For those of you who don't know who Dio was, Dio started, let me take this off so you can actually hear me. Dio started the tradition here in, Lady Dreaming Owl started the tradition here in 1992. Susan Miller was her mundane name. Lady Dreaming Owl was her magical name. And you will see her memorial stone in the garden. She passed from cancer some years ago. It was called Tuck before it was called Cups. I was fortunate to get to know her in the last few years of her life. When we say high priestess, Lady Dreaming Owl was the high priestess. She was everyone's high priestess. She was the peacemaker, she was the mediator, and she was the one that we all aspired to be. She was a magical, wonderful woman. So to have something that, I have one little owl figurine that was hers. So now to have something that was gifted to you with that commandment, I will guard it well.
Oh, you will.
Thank you.
Welcome.
It's very special. Okay, so now, get under control. We have a duty to do as our last thing that we do before we head over to the feast, because we need to eat after raising all this energy. We need to sing our closing song. So, do you want to get the tech ready? Okay. And then if you'd like to rise as you're willing and able, if you're comfortable holding hands, feel free to hold hands. If you're not comfortable, that's okay too. You don't have to. Reach your hands up, out, so that you're sharing energy. And out of the kitchen.